tonight in light of Napoli's form at the top of the table. It's second plays third, it's Inter against Juventus, it's the Derby d'Italia. Simone Inzaghi makes 5 changes to the team that began the win at Young Boys. First team regulars Bastoni, Di Marco, Lautaro and Thuram are all restored. And with Çalhanoğlu still out injured, it's Piotr Zielinski who is asked to operate as a playmaker, potentially alternating in that role with Niccolò Barella. Thiago Motta goes with 4 alterations from the 11 that lost to Stuttgart. Di Gregorio was banned in that game and returns between the sticks, while Cambiaso, Locatelli and Weah all come in. Yildiz begins on the bench, as does Khéphren Thuram, who's on the opposite side to his big brother, Inter striker Marcus. Thiago Motta expected a reasonable reception here. He said he always conducted himself in the right way, hence why it's always been well received by his former clubs. Second plays third in Serie A. Inter host Juventus in the Derby d'Italia. It's only round 9. It won't be crucial, Manuel Pascali, but it might well be very important come full time. Good evening once again.
Good evening, Patrick. Yes, it's a huge one. Inter-Juve is always, as we said, a special match, considering now Napoli are absolutely flying. They don't want them to fly away.
And immediately we're seeing some of the patterns of play that Juventus are trying to implement under Thiago Motta. Here's Conceição with the pace. It's his ball across, put behind by De Vrij. Corner inside 40 seconds for Juventus. Dumfries with the cross. It's a really dangerous one too. Di Marco's kept it alive. No wonder Dumfries' cross got the thumbs up treatment from Lautaro Martinez there. This is Zielinski. Getting away from Conceição. Zielinski's cross goes behind. Dumfries. Barella looking for Pavard. It's perfectly weighted. Pavard. Danilo stretched. And it's a penalty. Danilo caught Marcus Thuram, a wag of the finger from Cambiaso. But Marco Guida has given Inter a penalty here.
Typical right work chain here from Inter. Good pass towards Pavard. How many times we said, Patrick, Inter teams are playing with a back 5 or back 3. Yeah, but Inter does this so well.
Big pressure on this. Zielinski scores! He stepped into Çalhanoğlu's shoes this evening, and he is buried from the spot, just as Çalhanoğlu tends to do. It's Inter who strike first in the Derby d'Italia, and Zielinski's first goal for the Nerazzurri comes against Juventus. Here's Conceição. McKennie waits in the box with Vlahovic. Cambiaso, that's a good ball. Juan Cabal, McKennie calling for it. Here is Wes McKennie for Vlahovic! How good is that goal? He has his goal at San Siro, but it was put on a plate by McKennie, and just 4 minutes after falling behind, Juventus are back on level terms.
Wonderful game of football so far, Patrick. 20 minutes, you can see, look, McKennie, fabulous ball from Cabal to McKennie to Vlahovic, and from there, he doesn't miss.
In it comes from Zielinski. Thuram got there. Here's Dumfries. Di Gregorio claws it away. Bastoni! It's off target, and there was a foul, I think, on Di Gregorio prior to that. Conceição standing it up. Too much on it for Weah. That's Cabal. Struck it well. Danilo won it fairly off Lautaro Martinez. Lots of black and white shirts forward here. Cambiaso for Conceição. Still Conceição. He's dropped the shoulder and put in by Tim Weah. Juventus have turned this game around in the first half. Conceição doing the damage, and Weah had as simple a finish as Vlahovic before him. Thiago Motta's side on fire.
Absolutely incredible. Conceição taking two players on, going past them, and then finding Weah in the middle of the box.
There were plenty of goals scored by Weah in this stadium. His iconic father, George, for Milan. Here he finds McKennie. Again, Juventus come forward with purpose. Andrea Cambiaso. Now it's Conceição. Conceição pushed behind by Sommer.
Conceição is so hard to be stopped.
Zielinski not really used Di Marco too much in an attacking sense, the Nerazzurri thus far. Zielinski, Pavard finds Mkhitaryan, Thuram, Mkhitaryan. That's such a good goal from Inter. The quality on show tonight. It's Henrik Mkhitaryan who makes it two apiece. His previous goal had come in the derby many moons ago, and Mkhitaryan scores in a massive match here. We've had 4 goals in 35 minutes.
And Zanetti, Amadeus, big, huge Inter fans are absolutely on the moon. Look here, terrific football by Inter, but what a game we are watching, Patrick.
And here go Inter pursuing a lead once again. Thuram. It's run the way of Dumfries, who used his hand, but there's another penalty to Inter. Marco Guida in no doubt. This time Dumfries has been caught, and this game has everything.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Madness here in San Siro.
Can Zielinski do it again? He can. Di Gregorio frustrated because he went close, but it's 2 from Zielinski either side of a Mkhitaryan goal, and we've had 5 in the Derby d'Italia, and Inter, against all odds, have their noses in front.
This is incredible. Relentless from Zielinski.
Di Gregorio came very close to keeping it out, but Zielinski had enough pace on the effort to negate the fingertips of the Juventus goalkeeper. They've gone from conceding 1 goal in 8 league matches to conceding 3 in fewer than 40 minutes at the Meazza. Now it's Di Marco. Thuram has time and space. Marcus Thuram. Still going here, Thuram. This is a fabulous run. And it could have easily ricocheted in. Lautaro Martinez with his head in his hands.
Yeah, when Thuram starts to drive the ball at pace, he's able to change direction. Tight areas. Here, obviously, Juventus players are all scared to give another penalty away.